Hey, welcome to our Fireside Chat for Tuesday, May the 19th. Trust you had a great long weekend. Isn't it interesting how the days we can't go camping is the weekend it doesn't snow? But trust you were able to get out and enjoy some of that and just enjoy the fresh air and the beauty of God's creation. A couple of updates on things. Our Hamper Ministry continues, and we sent out 8 hampers last week, so a great need for the food that's coming in, and we want to thank you for that. You can bring food this Thursday from 4 to 6, and again on Monday from 10 to 12. You've probably heard on the radio about the reopening of churches. I've heard a lot of stuff on the radio about reopening churches on June the 1st, and of course that date is flexible, but also just the requirements have come out about what it requires to open the church, and realistically, there's no way that we can meet the criteria for doing that, and I don't think many churches can. It's requiring a lot of social distancing. It's requiring a lot of cleaning and disinfecting and those kind of things. And the reality is, in talking to other churches, none of us believe that we'll be back before the summer. And even a number of us are wondering whether we'll be back even in the fall. But things change quickly in this thing, so for sure, we will not be opening June the 1st, but maybe in the summer, maybe in the fall. But we need to see where this thing goes. And we need to figure out what all the rules are so that we can safely do that, because that is our number one priority, is to safely reopen. Now, there is a change in the day camps. Last we talked, we said day camps were off. Don got to the point of refunding all the money for people that had signed up for day camps. Then new rules came out, and those we can meet to some degree. And so Don is hiring 2 staff. One started this morning, and we'll be holding day camps this summer in person. And they will be small. They will be very carefully done, but there is a possibility that that's going to happen. And Dawn will come on this Thursday for our Fireside Chat, and she will tell a little bit more about what's going on. They're still in the early planning stages, but we are hopeful that we can do some in-person small day camps, at least for part of the day, here at the church. So, good news, and stay tuned for that. And please be in prayer for that as we try to figure out how do we do that safely, and how do we do that so that ministry goes forward, but not at risk to people. Speaking of prayer, I also want you to be in prayer for our Indian pastors. As you know, we sponsor 5 Indian pastors, and they're mostly in the Bay of Bengal region. And you may have seen on the news, a new super typhoon, Typhoon Amphan, is building up. In fact, they say it's the strongest storm ever recorded in that area. And it's due to hit land tomorrow night, Wednesday night. So it's right in the area where our 5 pastors and their churches are, where the denomination that they all are part of is headquartered. It's going to be by the city of Kolkata, and there's just a challenge with evacuating people when you can't use buses because of social distancing, when you can't put people in shelters because of that. There's going to be all kinds of challenge there, and they are doing their best to preliminarily get people into safety. But just prayer for that region, prayer for the pastors that are there, prayer for the church, that whatever happens, the church will be able to minister. And if there is damage that's done, that somehow they can speak into that, and they can minister God's grace and God's love in the midst of that. So we just pray for prayer for safety, but also for the church to be the church. And in India, that's a challenging thing. The church is under persecution there. And if this is a way that the church can be seen to be of use in that community, maybe God can use this for good as well. So just prayer for that. Cyclone Amphan, you can follow that on the news and just see what's happening. But do request your prayers for that. Request your prayers for us at the church as well. Just continue to be praying for each other. Continue to check in with the services on Sunday. We start a new series of sermons on 1 John this Sunday coming up, and we look forward to catching you there. Trust you have a great week. May God bless and watch over you. Bye now.